My husband, 26M, and I, 24F, recently had our dream wedding themed around Dungeons and Dragons. Both of us are huge fans, and we thought it would be a fun and unique way to celebrate our special day, considering we met via playing the game. We both wore costumes, with my husband dressed as his Eldritch Knight PC and I dressed as a SIL Archfey. We even encouraged our guests to dress up, and many of them did, which made the day even more magical. Most of our friends and family were supportive and seemed to have a great time. However, my sister-in-law, my husband's brother's wife, 29F, was not so pleased. She attended the wedding but refused to wear a costume, which was fine since it was optional. The problem started during the reception when she began making snide remarks about our theme. She loudly joked about how childish and ridiculous it was for adults to dress up like characters from a game, and even called it a waste of a wedding. I tried to brush it off at first, not wanting to cause a scene, but her comments continued throughout the night. She even said something directly to me about how I looked, like I was going to a Halloween party rather than my own wedding. By the end of the evening, I was really hurt and upset. My husband noticed and confronted her privately, but she brushed it off as just joking. She made fun of the food we chose to serve, the song we picked for our first dance, Merry-Go-Round of Life from Howl's Moving Castle, and even my wedding dress, because it wasn't a real wedding dress. She hurt my feelings severely, and when my husband stood up to her, she told him our wedding was a nerdy loser wedding. After the wedding was over, my husband stopped talking to her entirely and only has spoken to his brother ever since. Yesterday, a month after our wedding, we had a dinner party with our immediate families, and I asked my husband if we could refrain from inviting her. He agreed and said she needed to be on a timeout for disrespecting both of us. She found out she missed the dinner and is super angry with me, texting me that I'm an ass and a bitch for not inviting her, but still inviting her husband. I told her that my BIL wasn't disrespectful, and she shouldn't have been surprised we didn't want her around after she badmouthed our wedding. She told me I was a major asshole and that she was joking and talking about her preferences. I feel really bad for not inviting her, but I don't want to see her after she made our wedding about herself and her preferences. My husband agrees with me, but my BIL has since stopped talking to either of us because we disrespected his wife and that she was just joking and we can't take a joke. AITA?